Rusting. Dear students, here you can see a few pictures with a reddish brown coating. Can't you? This is nothing but rust. When an iron object is left in damp air or water for a certain time, it gets covered with a red-brown flaky substance called rust. Before we go into the details, let us perform an activity. Here, we have taken 3 test tubes and numbered them as 1, 2, and 3. In the first test tube, we have given a small amount of calcium chloride so that it helps to dry the air. In the second test tube, it is filled up with boiled water so that we can remove the air, or to better say dissolved oxygen is totally driven out. In the third test tube, we are pouring a small amount of water. Now you can see the picture of few iron nails. These 3 to 4 iron nails are dropped in each of the test tube, and the mouth of the test tube is closed. After 3 to 4 days, the nails are taken out and examined carefully. In the first and the second test tube, there is no change. That is, there is no rust. But in the third test tube, the nails are being rusted. So, from this activity, we can see the conditions required for rusting is that the presence of oxygen of air and water, or water vapor or moisture is required for rusting. So, the chemical equation for rusting can be presented as Fe plus oxygen plus water. We get Fe2O3, which is iron oxide. Here you can see 2 pictures, A. Coastal area and B. Hilly area. Can you guess where rusting will occur faster? Yes, the rusting of iron will occur faster in coastal areas because the air in those spaces contain lot of moisture. Now, rusting is actually a corrosion of metals like iron and steel, as it converts a refined metal into a chemically stable form such as oxides and hydroxide. So, we can see rusting is an example of chemical change. Here you can see a number of pictures. All these are made up of iron. So, rusting can be very costly if we have to constantly change the iron items, so rusting has to be prevented. Rusting can be prevented in the following ways.